We're live from the YouTube Creator Insider Studio, and I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes tour, and we've got tons to talk about. I am so excited to be here. You'll be able to see the full studio here in a minute. I see so many people in the house. Hey, Dan, I'm going to watch on your 75-inch TV today, so it'll likely be life-size. Luria, fantastic. Sammy, I am not in New York City. I am in San Francisco. I was actually here for a studio build because, as you know, that is what we do for some of our clients, is actually come into people's homes or offices and build their video studios. And then I got the opportunity to come to YouTube's headquarters and come to the Creator Insider Studio right here and give you a little behind the scenes tour. And of course, if you did it here, there are so many announcements from YouTube around AI this week that will affect you as a creator one way or another. So I'm going to talk about that, get your feedback on that, and also a couple of other little things. We've got graphics for Black Friday, 30% off, so pre-made, done for you, ready to go. Hi, Marcus. I see Kathleen in the house as well. So, shall we start with AI, or shall we start with behind the scenes tour? I'm kind of thinking you guys might want a behind the scenes tour first. Melanie in the house, I see you. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so I have a very minimal raw setup. I will kind of show you behind the scenes here because it is a little propped up kind of. I've been doing that while traveling. So as you know, I was traveling for like a month and a half, and I took a ton of gear with me, went home for like 3 days, came back to San Francisco, and I took nothing with me. So I literally am using the MacBook Pro microphone, the MacBook Pro camera, and nothing else. I've got nothing else with me today because I wasn't planning on doing any content, and then this opportunity came along, so we'll just make it work, right? All right, BTS first. Tour. Okay, I hear you. All right, let's go to the tour. This is where they stand for the Creator Insider videos, and then they put some stuff in the background in the editing process. I love how everybody's like, I want the tour. All right, so I am going to actually take this. I'm going to kind of describe what you see here, and then I'm going to take you around to show you everything. So this is actually typical of a TV studio. So what we teach here on this channel is, of course, a much different set of tech than you will see in video studios like this. This is kind of modeled after the traditional TV broadcast studio with these lights, the KinoFlow Diva lights of various kinds all around the studio. You do not want these in your own home office studio because they're very hot. So if you see me sweating, I didn't think about that before I got dressed today and I'm wearing a sweater. So I've got a couple of lights in front of me, which you'll see, and we've got all of the set lights in the background. And it is a total TV set vibe. We recently built a video studio that looked very much like a TV studio, but with our version of the camera and lights tech. And so that was a fascinating studio build that I got to do here at Live Streaming Pros. I love it. Yes, love the TV set vibe. I'm going to fix that comment placement because that was going to drive Paul insane. Looks like a mega teleprompter back there. Yeah, so let's get to it. I'm operating without a Stream Deck today, so I'm a little like that. But yes, you can create content with just about anything. Abso-freaking-lutely, Kathleen. Thank you for saying that. Okay. You also get makeup on TV, right? I've been in a lot of makeup chairs, and I didn't get that today. I don't know. Why didn't I get that makeup chair? All right, let's see. Oh, there's Renee. The creator liaison is here in the house, right back there, shuffling me around and making sure that I got access to this. So thank you, Renee. Appreciate you.
Thank you for taking the time to be here.
Yay. All right. So let me see. Oh my gosh. Where do we start? Let me show you behind the scenes here at my chair what I was just So my laptop was just here, and that is what they call an Apple box in the traditional TV space. It's literally just a box that can prop things up. So I have the director's chair with my notes and my pen, and my laptop was propped up here. I was using 2 lights here. Now, here's the interesting thing. So you'll see the difference. Okay, I want you to show. Thank you, Marcus, for the super chat. Appreciate you. I don't know what a creason is, but he's the creator liaison, and he's doing wonderful work here at Google and YouTube to make sure that we get what we need as creators, and YouTube understands creators, and that's amazing. So you'll notice that these lights are, you can't really see because it's blown out, but these are like a more yellow light, right? And you'll notice here as I go into the set, these are more of a white daylight light. So that is kind of what here, there we go. Shaking hands there. So you'll see that this is a different light than I had back there. And that is just interesting tidbit because I've been in a bazillion different TV sets, multi-million-dollar productions with Panasonic and Samsung and blah, blah, blah. And this is what I've seen constantly. And a lot of what I've learned in TV broadcast studios has really helped me form what we do here at Live Streaming Pros and really shift it to take those multi-million-dollar productions, right? And that capability and the equipment, and actually make that accessible to creators like us who are doing it in our homes and don't have this space or the craziness going on that you see here. But typically, and I don't think I'm really able to show it to you, you can kind of see, these are daylight, these ones that are on the hosts, and then the background lights like that are that more yellow light. And that just kind of balances things out and provides little fills in different areas. Sorry. I don't like to talk about myself, so when I do talk about myself, I feel a little vain, and then I just like breeze past through it. Do they have a Weather Dude green screen? I don't believe. Paper. Oh, Renee is pointing out. Hold on. Oh, okay, some paper here that they could put, because this is a proper photography backdrop hanger stand. And so they could replace all of the different color papers. So let's see, without me tripping, I'm gonna try really hard not to trip and fall and take down the entire studio while I'm here. We've got, true blue, let's see, turquoise, coral, white, cream, and whatever color that is. That looks like turquoise to me as well. All right, so that was my studio, or like that was my little set here. They do have a confidence monitor there. And then this is, thank you. Wait, who did the super chat? Wait, I didn't see it. Jason, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. All right, so this whole studio is making me really want to drop the mind blown emoji. All right, so this camera is kind of old school, but if you've never been in a TV broadcast studio, you'll see the difference between our tripods that we use, because we don't really use tripods, do we? We use Varipoles and mounts to keep space minimal. But in a TV studio, you've got this kind of tripod, which are amazing to work with. They're smooth, and since they have camera operators, they use these types of tripods, which I actually may be able to put into a studio that we're working on. I'm hoping. But we'll get to that later. This kind of thing is more built to be able to move around while live and actually have a smooth process. So that's actually really cool. This camera is, we don't know.
Looks like a Sony TV camera.
It's a Sony what?
Looks like a Sony TV camera to me.
It does look like a Sony TV camera. It's a big one. It's a fancy one. And hold on. I'm scrolling. I'm behind on chat. It has a lot of dials. This is why it takes a camera operator to work these types of cameras. And this is why here at Live Streaming Pros, we help you with camera choices that don't require so much knowledge or effort. Here, let me kind of get in here. See how many dials there are? Would you actually want to use that? Yes, it's like a tripod with people wheels. Exactly. Oh no. And now I can't get a comment off. Okay. What questions do you have? By the way, we're going to be talking about the AI announcements here shortly when we're done with the studio tour. Yes, this is San Francisco. We taped so this is Mike Quinn. We taped some Muppet spots at their Southern California YouTube location. It was fascinating to see the entire campus. Yes. Okay, yes. You can all use the mind blown emojis. I'll drop some other emojis here shortly. And then they have this big teleprompter. Now, this is a brand that I actually use in my own studio, Prompter People. So my main prompter in my studio, see how hot the lights are? This is why we don't use lights. Are you sweating?
It is hot in here.
This is why we don't use these types of lights in our home studios, because they do this. But usually they crank down like I'm kind of just here randomly, and not randomly, but like we're not making a whole TV production out of this. So Prompter People is in my studio, but a smaller version of it. These are really wide, as you can see. This is not a camera angle situation going on. Hold on. It's hard. Okay, so see how wide this is? Ours that we use in our studios, right? Melanie says, Renee, come dab Luria's forehead for me. Can I get makeup, please? Yeah. So we have the, I don't know what the width is on this. I don't have a measuring tape, but it is very, very wide. Usually ours are like 11, 12 inches at max. What else do you want to see? Let's see. We've got a YouTube cup, mug, a plant. Oh my God, that's cute. Little doodly eyes. Doodly eyes? Googly eyes. See how I always get that stuff
connection.
wrong. Googly eyes, no connection. I like that. I had powder on. I did, David. All right. So then there's another light. I mean, lots of C-stands. So do y'all know about C-stands? I'm just curious, because we here obviously talk about a whole bunch of other things. Am I able to grab this?
Yeah.
Can you grab it?
Yeah.
All right. So this is a C-stand, and it's so this rod will actually like come up and out. So that's how a lot of studios like this hold lights and camera, not usually the cameras, but the lights, and they've got this big stand base. This is why we don't use them in our studios.
They got the sandbags to prove
And
it.
I'm not like picking on the studio. I think it's amazing. I'm just kind of showing you the differences between what you see me talking about on a regular basis and what they have here. And some of you have never even been inside of a proper broadcast studio. So I wanted to give you a sneak peek. And then, of course, for the C-stands, here we go, are a whole bunch of sandbags. So with C-stands, if you have the arm going out and something heavy on that, then you need the sandbags in order to make sure that the weight distribution isn't going to topple it over, right? You need lots of space for this type of stuff. Exactly. So that is kind of why we do that. With this kind of studio, are they using an overhead boom mic? Oh, I forgot to show you that. Thank you, Dan. This is another backdrop. I'm not sure. Are they using this backdrop at all?
I don't know.
Okay.
I would.
I would too. All right. So they are using an overhead boom right here, and that is pointing directly at the hosts. It's usually 1 or 2 hosts.
Yeah, and we have labs as well.
Oh, you have labs?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I'm not breaking anything, I promise. I'm going to get kicked out of here. So this, I believe, there's tape around the around the model number. But I believe it's an NTG4. It is a Rode mic, and it looks like an NTG4, either the 4 or the 4 Plus, like I have in my studio. Hello from Sweden. What, Katie? You don't have space for sandbags? I don't know why. Oh, that's a great question. What size is the room? Oh boy, you're going to test me here. I know you don't know this, Renee.
No.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me get in the corner here. This big. You can see all the grid. You guys didn't get to see the lighting grid up there. That is cool. Okay.
There's some wild lights.
I don't know. There's what?
Some wild lights up there.
Wild lights?
Yeah, no, yeah, just cool
Like
lights.
in the wild type of lights?
No, just like the spotlights up there.
Oh, they are wild.
Yeah.
They are big.
Whole lot, yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. 25 by, I don't know. I'm not, I used to do some self-storage stuff. I should be good at measuring space, but I'm not. All right. So it's this big. Yes, it's this big. I mean, that's what I got for you. I think it's about probably 25 by 20. That's my first guess. We're just gonna go with that. How about that? 40 by 50? No. No. Definitely not 40 by 50. Studios are definitely smaller than you think they are on video for sure. Okay, so it looks boiling in there. I am pretty hot. Of course, I didn't dress for as a studio like this, which is my fault. Totally my fault. I knew it was coming, and I forgot. Okay, so. Sorry. My scene was muted. I don't know why. Why did it go muted? I'm sorry. Okay. Well, we're back. Okay. So that is the studio tour. Now I would love your opinions, your thoughts on some of the announcements that that YouTube announced this week. Hold on, I'm just checking comments. I know, I'm sorry about the sound. Okay, so the announcements. Who has heard? Let me know if you've heard the announcements about AI as of this week. I definitely need. Hang on. Hold on. I found some Kleenex. You know, a little tidbit. If you're ever in this situation, if you ever sweat, even in your own studio, right? Because some people sweat just because live is like energetic, right? They make, this is just a random tip here. They make oil absorbing sheets. So you'll find this in like the health and beauty section of the store. And those things are freaking amazing for TV video production. If you feel yourself ever sweating or get oily on your face, right? That is actually one of the tricks that I use when I'm doing big productions and shooting for a long time. Okay. Okay, Creator Classroom heard the announcements, but very confused. Angelo, nope. All right, we're going to drop some links as I talk about this stuff. Let's see. Some of you have heard of it. So there are a couple of AI announcements from YouTube that are going to affect you as a creator. Probably not right this second, but in the future. So some of you I know are using AI or testing AI in your content. And that is there are going to be some shifts that are happening that are very interesting. A lot of questions unknown about these announcements, but we'll kind of tackle it for what we have now and then keep you informed as we go forward into 2024 as well. So there are two. The Dream Track, which is essentially AI created music and lyrics. So what has happened is they've teamed up with artists like, I'm going to have to read from a list because you know me, I don't remember pop culture references. Alec Benjamin, Charlie Puth, Charlie XCX, Demi Lovato, John Legend, Sia, I know her. I know John Legend and Charlie Puth too. I think I know Charlie XCX. I'm terrible at this stuff. T-Pain, Troye Sivan, is that how I say it? And Papoose, is that how I say it?
I think.
Okay. So this is actually, they've teamed up with these artists and they've created a setup, a system where it's a very, very small experiment. Only a few creators are doing it yet, but you can create 30-second soundtracks using AI. So the video itself is yours. Of course, we know about Dream Scene coming up in 2024 as well. But while you put video, then you give the AI system a prompt and some of the examples, and we're going to drop a link to all of the examples that have been created so far so you can check those out. But some of the examples are like, my dog is great, right? And you put in a prompt like, my dog is great and happy, right? Like an emotion. And then the AI will generate a song and lyrics, the backing track, the lyrics, and the voice, all AI generated about that theme. And so Charlie Puth could sing a song about your dog, essentially, right? That is pretty interesting and pretty like, okay, let's go. Let's go there, guys. Let's go there. Pretty wow. Sorry, I just had to. So that has a lot of potential implications, right, going forward in terms of AI, as everything does with AI. So, as you know, as people are creating videos that have completely AI created, like Charlie Puth isn't actually singing a song about your dog, but he is. Is he? So it gets a little mind-blowing, right? In terms of this. But these artists are all in collaboration with this process. So it's not something that we're like stealing their voice or anything like that. But that is so, so interesting. Oh, you need one of those dropping emojis on your lives? Well, good news. We actually offer those that you can in our store, and you can get those. I don't know if those particular emojis are 30% off for our Black Friday special, but you can get a whole bunch of options, pre-made graphics for you. Okay, so I would love to hear, question of the day, what artist would you love to use Dream Track with? What are your thoughts about this? For me, as I listened to them, I thought it was really interesting because it feels seamless in terms of the AI process, right? Of the song itself sounds like a real song. You really wouldn't know the difference, except if you listen carefully. It sounds, the best way I can describe it is it sounds kind of auto-tuned, right? And so and maybe synthetic is a good word for it. You can tell if you're listening carefully. If you're not, it just sounds like another song. Oh, okay. Kathleen says that the dropping emojis are part of the Black Friday sale, so there you go. Okay. So, question from Creator Classroom would be, if somebody uses AI to fix background noises, like StreamYard uses AI for low background noises, so do you disclose something like that? Seems different than AI created voice. So there's I'm going to answer that by the second announcement, and we may not have a real hard answer on that yet, but the second announcement along with Dream Track is that new guidelines are coming, right? So they want to make sure that they're disclosing and treating AI as responsibly as they can. So there will be disclosure guidelines in terms of you actually using AI generated content, whether that's in part or in full. And so I know some of you have actually been trying, total AI videos, and that would have to be disclosed. If you try a little piece in your video, that would have to be disclosed. So there will be new alerts that will come out, labels on the description panel, and for more sensitive content, it will be more prominent of a label. We should have, oh my God, where did this come from? Okay. Yes, LSP could have Callie AI for the people. That would be so much fun. I don't know if I can convince her to do that. Okay, so super chat. Oh, why did my super chat go off? Thank you so much, Marcus. I'd like a Callie song. Okay. Did y'all answer me? I don't see any comments about this. Which artist would you use with Dream Track? You know mine. It would be Simmel. Can I tell him, Callie? Can I tell them? Let me know. Okay, so Simmel is not part of the experiment, unfortunately, but he's my favorite artist. And yes, Tal. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, if you're a part of this community and you've seen me, this is a total sidetrack. We're gonna get back to the AI news. Simmel is my favorite artist, and Callie actually went to a concert. I had to miss the concert. I always go to Simmel concerts. I had to miss the concert because I'm here in San Francisco. Callie got to hang out with Simmel. What? Went to a bar, had drinks, and talked. What? I'm so jealous. I'm so mad. But that's okay. Callie, you deserve it. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So back to the announcements. And to answer your question, in terms of background noises and things like that, that I think would actually be part of the disclosure process, I think. But there are no super clear answers about all of these types of details yet because they're in early stages of it. But the fact that the app, what's the app called? The editing app?
I'm sorry.
The editing app that's
YouTube
coming?
Create?
YouTube Create. YouTube Create is coming out, and that's actually available on Android right now, and it has the capability to, automatically remove background noises using AI stuff as well. So, as all of these things kind of come together, I would expect, but this is just me talking, I would expect that those things would all be kind of disclosed together and used together. But again, we're in early stages. So I'm just kind of curious how you guys would use would use these AI tools that are coming. All right. So let me see if if you have questions about this, let me know. The other piece of news that has nothing to do with AI announcements or behind the scenes at YouTube or anything of the sort is, as I was setting up today's live stream, I discovered something they have this, I've talked about this before. They have the ability to do automatic mid-roll ads on your live streams now. And I always choose, except for when I'm experimenting and I tell you what I'm doing, I always choose to manually choose ads. Usually I just turn monetization off on my live stream until it's a replay, just because I find the experience not a great viewing experience. There are some things I would love to see changed, but we've talked about that in the past. But as I chose the manual setting today, just choosing to not do any ads. And I got a notification as I created today's live stream schedule that there was a new Stream Deck plugin for doing things like controlling manual ad inserts. I have not had a chance to check it out. I don't have a Stream Deck with me today, but as soon as I get home next week, I will actually test that out and see what is up with that. But that's the first time I'm hearing about that. Has anybody heard about that? Has anybody tried it? Please tell me. Please let me know. But yeah. Live is different to replay, isn't it? It is absolutely different than replay. All right. Guy Cochran in the house. How are you? All right. Let's see. What else we got? If you want graphics, we do have that Black Friday special 30% off. And if you guys have any questions about the studio, I'll do any more like behind the scenes stuff that you want. No, you haven't tried it, but had you heard about it, Dan? Had you heard about it? Anyway, what was I saying? Let's see. Hold on. Let me go there. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the video studio build that I'm here in town for. I'm actually, this was an opportunity that presented itself, which I totally took up on, but I'm in San Francisco for a video studio build for one of our clients. So we go into the studio, we build out a studio, and I can show you right here. Hold on. Let me show you. I've got pictures of my dog. Okay, let's see. I'm going to be sharing this stuff on social, but I can show you right now. Hold on. Hold, please. Do y'all want to see it? I know you do. Oh, I'm hitting wrong buttons. Hang on. I haven't shared it on social because I just haven't had time, because I just got done with it last night. And this is the video studio that we just built. Now this had some really unique challenges as well, which I'm going to be sharing some of that on videos coming up. So stay subscribed, turn those notifications on, make sure that you have access to those. I know I really loved this studio because it was built for a maker experience with the demo cam downward on the table. But it had some pretty big challenges that we had to overcome. So it wasn't exactly as I would have hoped, but we overcame those challenges. And that's the kind of stuff that I love to share with you. And if you don't have our studio course where we teach you how to build studios, your own studio, that is available to you as well on our website. We can drop the link, but that will actually help you understand all of the pieces that go into a studio. Not diva lights. I do love these lights. They are fantastic, great lights. But you, in your studio, you need to be using the right equipment for the right job, right? And that's what that course is all about. Robert Plant? Is that an artist? I don't know that artist. They put something out there, Luria, but I'm not a big shot like you. Nice. Dan, come on. No negative self-talk around here. No negative self-talk. Okay, you haven't incorporated ads yet. Okay, maybe one day. We can talk more about that for sure. Elgato, key actions include viewers, display your stream's concurrent viewer count. Is that all? But it said something about mid-roll ads specifically. Chat, she's still going. Chat message, post a preset message in your live chat. Great for sharing social, sponsor info, and channel tools. Interesting. And then play ad. Oh, here we go. Inserts an ad. If eligible ads are triggered to serve within seconds, it's not guaranteed that all viewers will get an ad. Well, because if they pay for premium, then of course not. These viewers will continue to watch your live stream. Interesting. Okay. So that is the key difference, just talking about ads since we're back on this topic. That is the key difference of why I don't use mid-roll ads in live streams, just so you all are clear, is because some people will continue watching and some people won't, and they'll miss a section, right? However long that ad is, they're going to miss something. So if something's important or they're waiting on an answer in a Q&A or something like that, it just is like, oh. All right. So what other questions do you have about this studio? I'm going to walk you around one more time. And I'm just super grateful. Thank you, Renee, the creator liaison, for making this happen.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you. And if you, we have all the links in the description. We'll be posting all of that. And I am just so excited to see this studio. And if you have not watched the Creator Insider channel as a creator, that is actually pretty important because they give you feedback and information that is important to know. So this is the studio. I'm going to walk over here just so you can see it as a whole. Again, the top grid, all of the camera key is trying to get out of the camera shot. Oh wait, no, go there. Yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like. And I'm covering them up. And then there's a monitor. I don't know what they use that monitor for. But then we have the confidence monitor, the camera and the prompter, and my little hacked setup over here for displaying. So, all right, I'm coming back over here. I'm gonna join you. Okay. Psych wall. No, not really. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Thanks to YouTube and everything that you do here in terms of communicating for creators and for YouTube and help us understand each other better. So
and thank you for spreading the word.
Yeah. All right. Have a wonderful day, guys. And we will see you next time. I'm live every Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific. Come join me. If you haven't subscribed, we've got a lot of cool videos coming up, and I will see you next time. Bye. Bye. I didn't want to make it awkward on you having to stand there. Bye.